How's it going, guys, and welcome back to BL3's Forgotten, the series where I take a look at underused and not often talked about pieces of gear to determine whether or not they deserve to be remembered within the modern meta of the game or should be left behind and forgotten. And today we are taking a look at the Juliet's Dazzle. If you'd like to farm the Juliet's Dazzle for yourself, you're going to want to fast travel over to the Black Barrel Cellars and run all the way through until you reach the save station just in front of Aurelia's arena. From there, you'll jump on down, kill Aurelia, and hope to get yourself a Juliet's Dazzle. However, it is also able to drop from Wotan the Invincible and the Valkyrie squad. Keep in mind though that the Juliet's Dazzle will only drop when you are on Mayhem 4 and above. The Juliet's Dazzle is a legendary Torgue assault rifle able to roll in non-elemental or cryo damage, and fires projectiles which penetrate through enemies, ricochet off surfaces, and deal splash damage. It is also full auto. Dear God, fucking praise be. For once, recording with a fucking Torgue assault rifle wasn't just pain. It also has the special effect that on a kill, it will completely refill the magazine. It is worth keeping in mind that for whatever reason, the Juliet's Dazzle is unable to roll with any of the newer anointments, pretty much anything added in cartels and beyond, which namely means no 150/90 consecutive hits or kill stack. The Juliet's Dazzle has received one buff, being a 54% weapon damage increase. So quickly talking about the quirks of this thing, what's cool is that the max damage roll is able to still roll a larger magazine, which is definitely ideal as this thing will chew through ammo quite quickly, making it pretty difficult to even proc the magazine refill effect in a single mag without a lot of mag size increases or ammo regen. So being able to have that higher base mag even on a higher base damage roll is very, very good. The ×2 variant is a different story though. That is definitely not at all ideal as the damage honestly isn't all that much higher and the magazines empty even quicker. It is very difficult to make use of that on-kill magazine refill effect when using a ×2 variant. I just can't ever see this being worth it over a ×1. But how is the damage on this thing? And honestly, it's pretty good. Like, I kind of wish there was a little bit more, but it's alright, it's acceptable, it kills perfectly fine across all levels of content in this game, and I really wish I could say that me nitpicking the damage here is just that, a nitpick. It's kind of a bigger deal because this thing does have some downsides that make me not quite like it. Is the Juliet's Dazzle good? Yes, absolutely. You can use this however, wherever, whenever you like, and it is honestly probably one of the best Torgue assault rifles in the game. That being said, there's really not a hell of a lot of competition in that class, and the Juliet's Dazzle has some things about it that I personally see as a very big downside. One of the biggest being that slow-moving projectiles are always a massive fucking drawback to me. They just never feel too great to use, and it pretty much automatically nerfs the usable range, and even when at mid-range, you can still very easily miss shots due to the way that enemies dodge projectiles. Slower projectiles on weapons that don't really have the damage output to warrant having this as a drawback, I just cannot fucking stand to use. It always just feels obnoxious and clunky and slow to me. However, that's not all, because the accuracy also falls off very hard during any sort of sustained fire, and having a slow projectile with bad accuracy makes me want to tear my fucking eyes out. However, more than that, these also directly nerf the on-kill effect of the Juliet's Dazzle. The less shots you hit, the more ammo you need to consume to kill an enemy, which makes it harder to actually get that magazine back to full without already emptying one first. So the Juliet's Dazzle has a specific effect to increase the upkeep of ammo, but also has direct nerfs which make you waste more ammo. So what is the fucking point of either of these being on the same gun? Now, I do know that there is a small group of people that do love this gun and use it a hell of a lot, and I do completely get why. While I've been bitching about this thing, it's not a bad gun, I'll reiterate. It does genuinely have a lot of things going for it, like those bouncy projectiles, which can kind of be seen as a way to make up for the poor accuracy because maybe you'll hit another enemy. I don't really see it that way myself, however, bouncy projectiles are always fun, especially with Eraser, as it can redirect even more shots into even more enemies. Plus, the Dazzle deals splash damage, and I think we all know what happens when Eraser meets Splash. And just in case you don't know, for more info, Google what your local government is hiding from you. Haha, JK. Overall, the Juliet's Dazzle is a very good gun and a very solid option, especially in Torgue assault rifles. But for all the good that this gun has going for it, there is an equal amount of bad, and to me, it just ruins the whole thing. I don't personally believe the Juliet's Dazzle is good enough to warrant this amount of downsides. However, there is definitely an audience for this gun, especially if you're a fan of Torgue or just specifically Torgue assault rifles. I would definitely recommend picking this up. However, if you're like me and would get annoyed at all the weirdness going on with this gun, I would recommend you avoid it. That's not about do it for this one though. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, definitely consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all that. Down in the description will be a link to my Twitch channel where you can follow and get notified whenever I go live, and below that is a link to my Discord server where you can come and join and hang out. But with that all being said, I hope to see you guys in the next one.